At Numerian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you.
Today, November 16, 2022, 5 investors betting big on SOFI stock. 4 of the 5 top SOFI stockholders as of third quarter increased their position. SOFI's largest shareholder purchased 4.84 million shares during third quarter. Other notable shareholders include BlackRock and Citadel. Shares of SOFI stock are down by more than 60% year to date. The deadline for institutional investors to file their quarterly 13F forms has passed, giving investors a glimpse into stock ownership, specifically for SOFI Technologies, Nasdaq SOFI, stock. The company is coming up on several key catalysts, such as the expiration of the federal student loan moratorium on December 31st. Payments are expected to resume the following day. During the third quarter, student loans accounted for 13% of the company's origination volume. There's more. Earlier this month, a Texas federal judge ruled President Joe Biden's student debt forgiveness plan as unconstitutional, arguing that it did not follow proper rulemaking processes and was unlawful. The U.S. Department of Justice has already appealed the ruling, which could take several months to come to a final decision. A notable seller of SOFI stock during third quarter was SoftBank, which completely sold its stake of 95.28 million shares. However, it doesn't appear as if the conglomerate's sale was due to a loss of faith. Rather, SoftBank's Vision Fund has been battered with heavy losses due to drawdowns in both public and private investments. Front and center was an investment into cryptocurrency exchange FTX, which announced that it was insolvent due to over-leverage. SoftBank had invested just under $100 million into the company and wrote down its investment to $0. As a result, CEO Masayoshi Son was forced to take a defensive stance on investments in order to continue operations. 5 investors betting big on SOFI stock. Tracking institutional ownership is important, as these large investors provide liquidity and support for stocks. During third quarter, 460 13F filers reported owning SOFI, an increase of 12 filers from the previous quarter. However, the total number of shares owned by these filers declined to 317.43 million compared to 399.32 during second quarter. Furthermore, the institutional put-to-call ratio sank lower to 1.28 from 1.79. That's equivalent to 50.16 million put options and 39.34 million call options, implying a bearish option stance. With that in mind, let's take a look at the top shareholders of SOFI as of third quarter. Note that this list only includes institutional investors that filed a third quarter 13F form. For example, Red Crow Capital owns 42.64 million shares, but that is only accurate as of third quarter of 2021. 1. Vanguard, 66.80 million shares. Vanguard purchased 4.84 million shares during third quarter. 2. BlackRock, 31.67 million shares. BlackRock purchased 826,805 shares during third quarter. 3. Silver Lake Group, 31.15 million shares. Silver Lake's position remained unchanged during third quarter. 4. State Street, 11.73 million shares. State Street purchased 48,717 shares during third quarter. 5. Geode Capital Management, 10.97 million shares. Geode purchased 706,124 shares during third quarter.
Thanks for watching Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.